Hello, today I'm going to tell you about one beautiful mythological story which is my childhood favorite. And recently again I got to read about it when I was reading the fourth canto of Bhagavad-Gita. So it's the story of Dhruv Maharaj. Have you heard about the North Star which shines brighter than all other stars in the sky? Yes, that's Dhruv Maharaj. So today we'll go and understand how Dhruv Maharaj became the North Star. So most of you know about Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma has so many sons. One of them is Swayambhu Manu. Swayambhu Manu's son is Uttanapada. So basically Uttanapada is like the grandson of Lord Brahma. And Uttanapada used to rule the earth. Maybe, I don't even know how many years back, but it must be easily thousands of years back. And Uttanapada has two wives. The first wife is Suniti and the second wife is Suruchi. But Uttanapada is more and more affectionate, more and more loving towards his second wife Suruchi because she is very young and looking so beautiful. So he's just mesmerized with her beauty. So he always used to spend more time with her, favor more to her in every aspect. So the first wife, Suniti, has one son named Dhruv. And the second wife has one son named Uttam. So one day, what happened? So Uttam, the second Suruchi's son, was playing in the lap of his father, Uttanapada. So at that time only, Dhruv came inside the room and he saw his younger brother is getting pampered by his father. Obviously, he was just a 5-year-old boy. So any of you would like to have spent time with your father and play with him, right? So just like that, he also wants to go and play with his father. So he went near him, but his father didn't encourage him and didn't take him into his lap. And because he feared Suruchi, he thought maybe if I favor Dhruv more, Suruchi might get hurt. Seeing this, Suruchi said, she spoke actually very, very rudely through Dhruva. You are not worthy of sitting in the lap of the king. And if you really want to spend some quality time with the king and behave like his son, go pray to Lord Narayan and ask him to give birth to you in my womb in next birth. What does that mean? She is like, you're not worthy to sit in your father's lap because you didn't take birth in my womb. So this birth, it's not possible for you. Go pray to Lord Narayan and ask him. At least he'll maybe grant you a wish that you will be born as my son, like Uttam, and then you'll get to experience these things. So listening to this, Dhruv was so hurt and he saw his father. His father didn't say anything. His father didn't support him. As a father, he should have, but he didn't. So he was so hurt and he was so little boy. So he just ran running towards his mom and he was crying, weeping like anything. So Suniti just with so much of love pick him up and make him sit in her lap and asked him what happened. So when Dhruv started telling the whole story. So hearing this, even Suniti was deeply hurt because he is the elder son and in those days, it was the elder son who will take the kingdom as the successor of the father. So why is he behaving like that? She felt very hurt and she got very angry. But she is a very calm, simple and God-devoted woman. So she didn't teach him any wrong things. Even though Dhruv was very angry on his stepmother, she tried to calm him. And she told him, what your stepmother said was right only. Because only one person can help you and that is Lord Narayan. Only he can solve anybody's problem and he can do anything in this world. So maybe you should go pray to Lord Narayan only. Suniti just told him all this to console him. But what happened next was like, Dhruv Maharaj decided that he'll go in search of Lord Narayan. And he took permission from his mother and he left for the forest. Imagine just a 5-year-old boy going inside the forest alone. So just this news spread across the universe. So everybody was like, a small boy went inside the forest in search of God. which is like impossible thing. So everybody is like so much worried also and so much talking also. And finally this news got spread to Sage Narada Muni. And Sage Narada Muni is the greatest devotee of Lord Narayan. So just hearing this, he got very happy. Areva, this small little boy went in search of Lord Narayan. Let me go meet him once. So he went to meet Dhruv Maharaj. And when he met him, so he told Dhruv, because Sage Narada Muni is called the Acharya of devotion. His main purpose of life is to spread devotion to everyone. So when he met Dhruv, he tried to discourage him just to test him. And he told him, you're too small to do all this. So go back to your home and come back maybe once in your adulthood. Maybe that time you can do all these deep meditations and all, and you can just pray to Lord Narayan and impress him that time. But now you can't do this. You're too small. But Dhruv Maharaj didn't listen. He is a Kshatriya. For Kshatriyas, the insult is more painful than death. And he felt so insulted by his stepmother's words. So he was so determined, and then he decided, I want a kingdom greater than my great-grandfather. Who is the great-grandfather? Lord Brahma. It was said in the scriptures that the topmost planet is Vaikunta, which is where actually Lord Narayan resides. And below that, Lord Brahma resides, which is called Brahmalok. And technically, he is the great-grandson of Lord Brahma. And now Dhruv Maharaj is like, I want the kingdom which is bigger than my great-grandfather. So it has to be only one, Vaikunta. So he is a 5-year-old boy and he wants this. Sage Narad was very, very impressed. So then he told Dhruv, chant this mantra while doing your meditation. And he told the mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And after that, Dhruv took blessings of Sage Narada and he went to forest Madhuban. And on the banks of the river Yamuna, under the specific tree, I think it's called Kadamba tree. So he started meditation. He started meditation and he performed lots of like very difficult austerities. Like first 1 month, he just survived on like just roots of the plants. And the second month, he just survived on dried leaves. And the third month, he just survived on drinking Yamuna water. And the fourth month, he just survived on breathing air. And 5th month onwards, he even stopped breathing air. He put all his focus on Lord Narayan by standing on one leg. And he was meditating, and he went into this deep meditation. And seeing this, Lord Narayan was very impressed because for him, his devotees are everything. So then he thought, okay, fine, let me pay visit to Dhruv and fulfill his wishes. So remember, Dhruv is just 5 years old. And what he wished for? He wished for a kingdom which is greater than Lord Brahma. And when Lord Narayan came in front of him, he was so mesmerized by his beauty and he felt so low that he was about to, or he thought of asking a kingdom, which is completely materialistic. So then he didn't even ask Lord Narayan this one, that I want a kingdom greater than Lord Brahma. He was just mesmerized in his beauty and he is just 5 years. He don't even know the words how to praise anyone. So, but still he found the words and did the chanting and prayed a lot to Lord Narayan. Lord Narayan is very, very impressed. Although Dhruv Maharaj never asked Lord Narayan, give me this boon, give me this wish. But Lord Narayan knows everything because he's God. So he said, you will be the king of this earth for 36,000 years and later you'll become the king of the greater planet of Lord Brahma. And that is the boon or the blessing he gave. And then he disappeared. So after this, Dhruv Maharaj took blessings of Vishnu and then he came back home and everybody was so much received him very happily. Even his father, who didn't behave with him properly before, he felt really sad because he left to forest at such an young age, and he welcomed him, he hugged him, and his mother was so very happy. And then after some time, he ruled the earth actually. After Uttanapada, he ruled the earth for 36,000 years. And after that, when he left his body, like physical body here, he went to the highest planet and became the North Star, which we see till now in the sky. A very shine bright star. Okay. So what lessons are you understanding from this? Everybody tried to stop him. Even sage Narada Muni tried to stop Dhruv. But did he get stopped? No. What makes him go forward? Determination, faith, hope. These three things. Determination, faith, and hope. Only these three things pushed him and made him do such a difficult job at such an young age, because he was so determined. Only because of that. And he achieved the impossible. So if you also focus on one thing and put your full focus there with faith, both in God and in yourself. You have to trust yourself also first, and then trust the God. If you do your work, then results will definitely come. So Dhruv Maharaj's story is such a beautiful thing, and it so teaches us so many things. So always remember, if you have the right guru, and who is the guru here for Dhruv Maharaj? First, his mother. She didn't teach him any wrong things to him. She told him to pray to Narayan and to control his anger. Second guru, sage Narada Muni. He blessed him with more willpower. So if you have the right guru, you'll definitely succeed in life. Right mentors, right gurus. And after that comes your determination, your faith on yourself and in God, and hope. That is very, very important. So you'll definitely achieve the impossible if you have these three qualities. I hope you learned something from this Dhruv Maharaj story. Next week, I'll come again with another beautiful mythological story, and we'll have lots of fun together. Bye-bye. Take care.